Hello, friends. Tonight, we dive deep into a baffling night in the life of David Wayne Spade, a comedian known for his unique wit. This is the tale of the night he was nearly murdered by his assistant, a man by the name of Skippy. Welcome to Culture Chronicles. I am James Dripton. Our tale takes place at the dawn of the 21st century. David Spade, age 36 at the time, was on a meteoric rise to superstardom.
Dig.
Having just starred in a massive hit and in the late stages of creating his most notable work to date, one could say he was on top of the world. But as you may know, behind every successful superstar lives a miserable assistant. And David's assistant was particularly miserable. This is David Warren Malloy, or as Spade referred to him, Skippy. Malloy did not choose this nickname. It was given to him. Spade was known for giving people ironic or humorous nicknames, often as a way of poking fun at them, perhaps even as a jovial reminder of social status. Kind of a cute little quirky thing that he did. As you could imagine, David Spade was not a pleasant man to work for. Believe it or not, being Spade's assistant was not Malloy's endgame, as he had come to Hollywood with big dreams of his own.
Oh, it's a Chris Angel mind freak. Okay. Wow.
For the 2 years that they worked together, Skippy's day-to-day life was likely filled with jovial jabs and frequent reminders of his disgusting body and unattainable dreams. Spade, known for his sarcastic humor, allegedly directed much of it at the overworked man, often humiliating him in front of others, all under the guise of what he referred to as joking with a friend. After months of long hours, constant belittling, and a demanding work environment, Skippy began to lean into substance abuse, perhaps as a coping mechanism. Over time, he developed a cocaine habit, which I happen to know leads to money problems. Skippy's mental health and personal life quickly began to deteriorate. All in the meantime, Spade was growing more successful than he'd ever been, entering sexual relationships with women once never dreamed possible. The situation had pushed Skippy to the edge. And on November 27th, in the year 2000, after enjoying a plate of delicious cocaine, something in Skippy snapped. In the early hours of the morning, David awoke to a large shadow in his bedroom doorway.
The quick story is I woke up at 5 thinking, like, it feels like someone's looking at you. And it never really happens, but I look over and someone's in the doorway looking at me like a shadow. And I go, holy shit, you know, jump up. It's still dark out. I'm like dreaming. I'm like, and he goes, hey, didn't want me to wake up, obviously. He had his hand behind his back. Hey, the alarm went off. I go, oh, the alarm went off. And I go, oh, shit. He goes, yeah, they called me. He starts walking at me, and I go, oh, they called? He's 6'2", 300 pounds. I sit up, and I go, dude, I didn't even turn on the alarm. And he punched me, and I hit the bed, and then he hit me with a stun gun. Then I rolled off the bed, and I got up, and there's already blood. I was like, and he's like this. And then we fought again. He threw me down. I got my shirt ripped off. I got out again, out front. We fought in the driveway. I hit him enough to where he dropped it and I got loose. I flew in, slammed the door, and locked it right in time when he hit it. And then I slid under my bed and got my shotgun. And I had to turn. It was like so fast that, and I would have had to shoot him. That was the problem, is like within seconds, this is my buddy for 3 years, and I was gonna have to shoot him. And so I called 911 and kept the gun on the door. And I said, I'll be in the alley. No, they go, wait there. And I go, F it, I'll be in the alley. I was scared to be in the house. So I went in the bathroom and closed the door, and then I thought I was gonna pass out because I see myself in the mirror and there's blood. I go, oh shit, the stun gun's wearing off. And so I said, I'm gonna shoot you. I yelled out the door, I gotta shoot you in the leg, then I'm gonna shoot you in the face. And I open the door because I go, I'll pass out. No one even knows I'm in here. So I open up, he's not there. I go along the house. There's like 7 windows because it's a mansion, obviously. And he could be in any window with a rock, with a gun, with a brick. So I got all the way to the back. I get outside, it's just getting light out, and I'm holding my shotgun, and there's a cop car with a gun on me. And he goes, like, put it down. And I put it down, laid it on the ground. He came up to me, and then he took the gun. And then he goes, there around the front. they're searching the house. I go, oh, well, he's not in the drawers. No need to go in there. So then they couldn't find him. He got away. And then I had the whole day I had to sit there going, this guy tried to kill me. He wanted my shotgun to shoot me. So that was the whole thing. And then he made suicide calls on the way home and took 100 Tylenol PMs.
Skippy pleaded guilty to assault and received probation, along with mandated drug counseling, avoiding a prison sentence. Meanwhile, Spade moved on with his career, for better or for worse, using humor to cope with the bizarre and terrifying ordeal. David has stated in interviews that Skippy was terrible at his job, which raises an interesting question. If such is the case, why keep him on for 2 years? Perhaps he truly did pity him. Maybe he even reminded him of an old friend. Or perhaps David Spade may be the type of man who revels in the presence of those he deems inferior. The truth, like most truths, is likely nuanced and complex. In the end, this story serves as a true lesson on the repercussions of getting too comfortable treating somebody like shit. Staying humble and being kind is essential to a sustainable life, whereas throwing your balls around will only serve to make people want to kill you. David would go on to have sex with several models, leaving a streak of bodies rivaling that of Pete Davidson himself. Skippy, in a somehow even more surprising turn of events, would go on to have a 20-plus-year-long career in the entertainment industry. It is truly a bizarre and perplexing world we live in. If you know of any tales from the annals of pop culture that you'd like to see covered by me here on Culture Chronicles, please feel free to leave a suggestion in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm James Dripton, bidding you good night.